Hey everybody, welcome back to the Family Mart Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jay. Welcome back.
Guys, we had a special show today. If you're not watching the video version of this show, you really need to get on it because Jay...
Look at this.
Well, okay, we could talk about that first.
Look at this. This is way more important than what I got going on.
I hit 100K on... I mean, I hit it a while ago, and they just sent me the plaque, and I opened it yesterday, and it was a nice surprise, you know? 100K on YouTube.
Were you excited to receive it? No.
I wasn't as excited as I thought I'd be when I hit 10,000. So when I hit 10,000, I was
You're like, oh, this plaque's about to be crazy.
Yeah, I was like, when I hit 100,000. So when I first hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I was like, man, when I hit 100,000, I get that plaque. It's gonna be wild. Then when I opened it and took a look at the plaque and saw my name on it, I was like,
yeah, it's one of those like when you work up to
cool.
When it finally happens, it's like
I hate to. I mean, I feel like I sound ungrateful, but I'm very grateful for all the subscribers and stuff. But it's just just a number.
Yeah, you realize it's not. That wasn't the goal.
It's not. Yeah, it's not the end all be all for sure. So anybody that's
this is still sick as fuck though.
On the YouTube grind and is dreaming of a plaque, it's nice to have, but once you get it, it doesn't fix nothing, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't pay you.
It definitely doesn't pay you. Well, a lot of people think that you get paid per subscriber, which is not. It couldn't be further from the truth.
Yeah, I think it's because the connotation of the word subscriber is like you.
I see. Yeah.
Pay a monthly fee.
I can see. You know what? I see where they're coming from now.
Yeah.
You guys aren't wrong.
But I think YouTube's been around long enough that we know that
you don't get paid per subscriber.
Yeah, that and you don't pay shit to subscribe to someone.
It's interesting though to ask people on the outside looking in that don't really know any YouTubers or that don't know like the behind the scenes of what goes on with YouTubers. It's interesting to see how they perceive how YouTubers make money and how much money they make and where does the money come from.
I guess that is like a viewpoint I don't really know.
Yeah, it's super interesting.
It's like they're aliens.
Anyways,
kinda.
Fuck what I'm saying, dude.
Man.
Let me just, dude.
I was trying to delay the inevitable.
If you're watching the video version, you might see Jay's blue bonnet on.
Green.
I know, but I was trying to make an ode to blue bonnet.
Fuck.
He's wearing a bonnet because he has something to reveal.
This is the big reveal, dude.
Take it off.
Some people are curious.
I don't know if anybody's curious because nobody knew. Nobody knew.
All right, here we go. Yeah, let me just.
Yeah, so Jay's taking off the headphones. He's removing the bonnet, and there's Jay's.
Oh, that messed it up even more.
Messed it up even more. Jay got a perm, and he looks like a different man.
Dude, this looks crazy. I don't feel like myself.
It doesn't look as permy as it did before.
Like before I put the hat on.
Well, just before, like when you first got the perm,
day one,
it looked ramen noodle-esque times 10. But now it looks like a little bit.
Does it look more natural?
A little bit, yeah.
It still has ramen noodle features.
Listen, man, I just want to know. Why'd you do it?
Look, man, I tried the perm and it failed a couple months ago because I just wanted Asian boy waves. I didn't want the curly Q.
You just wanted it just because.
Yeah, I thought it was the next step in my evolution.
Okay.
And when it failed, I was like, all right, that's fine. And then, you know what? The opportunity rose again. I tried it, and we were like, let's just try this better one.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of opportunity comes for you to like...
Knocking on my door?
Yeah.
Hey,
time for another perm.
A perm influencer.
Yeah.
But
so you got a perm and now here we are. And you thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Initial thoughts.
Post perm.
It does not look bad. It's all right. I don't hate it, but it's also not what I wanted.
Okay.
So because it doesn't feel like me, that's ultimately it.
That's it.
It doesn't feel like me. Like I look in the mirror and I'm like, who is this?
You look very
Zoomer
different.
That likes to do trendy dances.
You look like a TikToker. You look like an old guy that's trying to fit in, which you're not. You're not that guy. I'm just saying you look like that guy.
I definitely look like it. Like I look like I brought my skateboard and wore my hat backwards.
Listen, the TikTok
middle
perm,
school.
it's popular, dude. It's
exactly.
The kids love it.
Yeah, the kids love it.
The 19-year-old girls, they love it, dude.
Dude.
If that's your demographic, hey, man.
That's exactly why it doesn't feel like me, because that's not what I'm trying to do.
Right.
So now that I landed the trick.
You're more of an 18-year-old guy. I'm just kidding. When you landed the trick, what happened?
It's like I accidentally 180'd.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, cool, you did it, but it was like, it's not what I was going for.
Right. Listen, man, I just
It's a
want to
big
say,
metaphor.
I already said this, but I don't hate it, okay? I might make a lot of jokes about it, but that's just because you look super different.
Yeah, it's so different.
To go from the half-button, hot-ass looking Jay that we saw last week to now, I'm not saying that you're not hot anymore, but you do have different hair, and it just makes me question what pronoun you use. It could be...
What was really hot about this guy now that his hair's bad?
Yeah. Well, because you were getting a lot of compliments on the hair. Let's not get it twisted here.
Look, man, this is the life of Jay, dude. Something works out, everyone likes it. Time to fuck it up.
Yeah. Hey, that's just part of your character, dude. You like chaos.
The character development, dude.
Yeah.
This is the story
it's
arc.
not. I do respect the balls on you for trying something new, because trying drastic hairstyles takes a lot of nuts. Like growing your hair out, it's not a drastic change. Everybody sees the evolution. You don't just wake up one day and you have long hair.
Yeah.
It's a process. But to perm your hair or to color it or to do anything drastic, to look very different the next day, it takes some nuts.
I'm not shy. I'm not one that's shy to change my hair, and I think you know that by now. But my mom, even after she saw me, she was like, "Yeah, you've always changed your hair ever since elementary school. Every school year, you have a crazy different yearbook picture."
Yeah.
So
even when you find the thing that works, you still don't really
exactly, because I get really bored of it. So in the process of growing my hair out, and I have the middle part Kardashian look, I know and I acknowledge that it looks good, but because it's just doing that one thing for a while, I get bored.
Yeah. Well, now it looks less like ramen noodles and more like now you look like the noodles are cooked a little bit.
Okay.
Like before, it looked like raw ramen. You know how ramen
they haven't been boiled yet.
Right. It's just all stuck together, curly. Don't know what the fuck they're doing with their life.
It's like
and
a
now
flop,
you look cooked.
dude.
It's fine, man. You'll be all right. Hair grows. It's gonna come out in a couple months. Are you gonna perm it again? Or are you gonna go back to what you were?
From the research that I've read, because I don't know any professional hairstylists.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to come out in 2 months.
Okay.
On its own, and
you're supposed to come out in 2 months.
The product.
The product.
The product is supposed to absorb into my body in 2 months.
That sounds not healthy.
And I already messed it up by washing my hair within the first 48 hours because I was like, it's too much. I got to straighten it out a little bit at least. But if I show up next week and this shit's shaved off, don't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm not surprised by anything that you do. You're just a bag of tricks.
I'm an exciting man.
Yeah, you're like I was telling Jay, it's like being a fan of Jay, it's like being on a roller coaster. You don't know when the loop is coming, you don't know when the drop is coming. Just enjoy the ride.
Look what happens when you idolize Kanye, dude.
Yeah.
You just want to be wild.
Well, I think that's why the pod works so much is because you're just willing to do whatever, and I'm willing to stay the same. So that we have to have a balance. Imagine we were both just changing all the time.
Yeah,
it would just be too unexpected.
That's the duality of man, dude. You got to be like the constant, and I got to be
the vowel. Oh wait,
the what?
That's the consonant.
Fucking Wheel of Fortune
my
up
bad,
here,
my
dude.
Bad. You are definitely the vowel. That AEIOU, dude.
Oh my god.
I mean, you know what? Hair grows. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, man. I know you stated that you don't hate it.
Hair grows.
I feel the vibes right now.
Yeah, I hate to be the guy that's harping on the past, but I mean, when you came here last week with the button-down shirt and the chain showing and the hair part, I was like, wow, there's no way I can't compete with this guy.
I got the vintage shirt.
Now I feel like I can compete a little bit.
Chain tuck. You mean I gotta accommodate you?
No, not accommodate me. I just feel like we're a little bit more tolerable now. Before, it was very one-sided. You can only stand to look at Jay.
Oh my god, dude.
But now it's hard to stand both of us.
Look, man, I'll help you book your hair appointment because we got to get your roots done. And
that sounds. I hate it. For some reason, that sentence, that string of words in one sentence, couldn't be more irking to me. You need to get your roots done. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's because when I first got my hair done, she was like, "You're gonna have to come back in a couple months to get your roots done," because it's just a thing.
Yeah. And
now when I hear it, I'm like, you don't tell me what to do.
Oh my god.
I'll get my roots done when I want.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, I don't. This is my hair, dude.
Yeah.
And I know that you're not saying that. I'm just saying in general. When I hear people saying, "Oh my god, I need to get my roots done," Know where you came from.
Right. Know your lane, dude.
Know your lane.
I'm in this lane with the roots out.
Yeah. Speaking of lanes, is skincare Pharrell's lane?
Definitely. We have known Pharrell to be the silky skin king
Right.
for all these years. And so, like, when he announced that he was going to drop a skincare line, I was like,
It makes
that
sense.
made so much sense.
Right. Because he's flawless skin,
Yeah.
to be real.
He had this like GQ piece written about him like a couple years ago, and he said all he did was wash his face with cold water and soap.
Fuck out of here. I hate when I hear that from people that have really nice skin because it's just a kick in the nuts.
Yeah, like that's
because
not
like,
it, dude.
well, you know what? It might work for a lot of people because I mean before all these products and shit, like how are people washing their face? Cold water from the river.
Yeah, and their face probably sucked.
Oh damn. So then how does Pharrell have nice skin? Does he have good genetics? Is it because he's black?
That black don't crack.
That's, I mean, yeah.
And he probably lives like a holistic lifestyle, I would think.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. So nice guy equals nice skin? Either way, nice guy does not equal...
No wonder my skin sucks.
No one... Dude, fucking Pharrell's skincare is so expensive. For a 1.4 ounce bottle, it's $32. That is insane.
And it has fruit, AHAs.
I don't give a fuck.
What is that?
I don't care if they put his fucking semen in here, dude. That's crazy.
All right, well, back up real quick. If that had his semen in there, that would be way more expensive.
It would be at least 35.
Like if he, no, I think it would be like $50. If he busted a nut and dispensed it among 400 of these cleansers, that'd be so expensive.
He'd have to be in the lab every day, pretty much. Twice,
I gotta go
two
to
a
work.
days. Yeah, he has to go to work.
You guys are busting my balls here.
But $32 for 1.4 ounces, that is
insane. That's so expensive.
You're taxing, dude.
To kind of put that in perspective, you can only bring like on the airplane, you can only bring 3 ounces of something.
Yeah,
this comes with 1.4.
Right, you could bring 2.5 of these
and be good.
Yeah, and you'll be all right. So I mean, shout out to Pharrell for making eco-friendly bottled fucking face care.
Look, marketing wise, it looks fire.
It's nice. It's functional. It's good for the earth, but it's not good for your pockets.
Sheesh, dude. And I thought my routine was expensive.
Yeah. And how much is your routine? Like how much is your routine running right now?
I think every 2 to 3 months I might drop maybe around $60.
Every 2 to 3. That's not bad.
Right.
That's around what I pay for myself.
Is it?
If you're not a fan of the pod, me and Jay have struggled with skin for a very long time.
This is the journey, dude.
This is the journey. Jay's skin looks very good right now.
At the moment.
Until
I start to fuck it up.
Yeah. Jay likes to experiment, so.
Look, man, the real test is our cousin bought my routine.
Right.
So if he ends up...
Well, he has to execute on actually using all the products. And
I gave him the play-by-play.
Yeah.
And you can't mess this up.
Right.
I put step by step.
Yeah. I'm also a big believer in how your lifestyle dictates what your face looks like, so...
Yeah, I'm on the other side of that. Like, I don't think the foods affect your face.
This is
like it might affect the roundness of my face, but
yeah. But I mean, if it can affect the roundness of your face, I don't see why it couldn't affect the texture of your face also.
Maybe, dude. I mean, like smoking, yeah, but
yeah,
food.
You're just like you believe all the steps except the food.
Look, man, if there's anything about me, I'm gonna believe what's convenient for me. All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna eat chicken wings.
That's okay.
And look, my skin's still good.
Yeah. I've spent about $60 every couple months also because my cleanser is the most expensive, but it's not. It's way bigger than 1.4 ounces.
How much?
It's it's $30 per bottle.
Yeah, mine's like 15 per bottle,
and it's way bigger than 1.4 ounce. I don't know what the ounces on it is.
Do you think you use more product than me? Like or
no? I just wash. At night, I wash and use vitamin C serum.
Okay.
And then in the morning, I don't even wash. I just use this niacinamide, and that's pretty much it. That's been my routine for the last 8 months.
You're using like the pure, like straight up, like
niacinamide. Yeah.
I have like mixtures of shit.
Oh, and sunscreen. Sunscreen's very important.
Very important.
Every lady has pointed out to me, even if you're inside, because you still get the sun rays.
Very important.
So
I can't lie, I do be forgetting.
Yeah.
Because it's like. It sometimes it puts that whitewash over my face.
Yeah.
And then it looks like I have like foundation on. And then, I'm not trying to look like that sometimes, but
what's wrong with that?
Looking like I have foundation on?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna
looking like a they?
If I'm gonna use makeup, Looking like a they. King they. If I'm gonna be using makeup, I want to be color matched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
So you need to get the tinted sunscreen then.
Oh, they have that.
Yeah.
Who makes
Come
that?
on,
Rihanna?
dude. No, man. The same company that the fucking Ulta whatever it is. Ulta LD.
Dang, free promo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up, dude.
Yeah, man. It's that might have to be the move, especially now that you got your curls kind of make your skin a little bit darker. So you know
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I look Puerto Rican.
Yeah. You look mixed as fuck. I don't know what you look mixed with, but you definitely look like a mixed drink.
I definitely should have probably wore more Asian style clothing so that you could still tell I'm Asian. But look, man, racial diversity, man.
Racial diversity.
I'm transracial.
Yo, speaking of Asians, dude, apparently Billie Eilish is under fire right now.
Oh man, who's not under fire right
Yeah,
now?
honestly, who is not under fire? By her own fans.
Yeah.
Like, out of everybody, it's by her own fans.
I mean, in a way, like, sure, hold your idols accountable, but I didn't think that they would turn on her like this.
Right. So if you haven't heard, an old Billie Eilish video resurfaced of her mouthing an anti-Asian slur while lip-syncing to a Tyler, the Creator song. And I don't even know what she said or what the word was said.
Look, I know this song. I could hear it in my head right now, but I don't know what the bar is.
Right. So there was obviously an anti-Asian slur in the song. She mouthed to it. People are up in arms. She apologized on her Instagram stories, which people had a problem with that because it disappears. And they're like, how sincere are you with your apology if the sorry is gonna go away? And she said that she was like 13 or 14 at the time. She didn't know what the word meant. She didn't mean any harm by it. She was just singing the song.
Yeah.
Which to me, I mean, how much more innocent can you get? You're fucking 13 singing along to a song. You don't even know what the word means. So how could you offend an entire community if you don't even know what the fucking word means?
Look, man, I did not know what the fuck I was doing at 13 or 14.
Right.
I'm
Let
sure
alone now.
Dude, even now.
Yeah.
I'm triple the age. But like I don't really care if a 13 or 14-year-old is like saying like ching chong jokes on the street.
Right.
Cuz like
who cares,
like,
dude?
Yeah,
who cares?
Ultimately, who fucking cares?
Who cares? So this is what one of the comments said. It said well, first of all, she apologized on her Instagram story.
Right.
People were like, I guess they accepted the apology. And then shortly after, I don't know how many days after, she posted a picture, in-feed picture of like a selfie, like, hey, I miss you or whatever, just talking to her fans.
Right.
Just trying to fucking move on, dude.
Yeah.
This happened. She's like 19 now. This happened fucking like a long time ago, and she still has to speak on it. But people were saying in the comments, Billie, you know I love you, but it's tone deaf and it's insensitive as fuck. I get that you apologize, but shit just doesn't go away overnight. You should honestly lay low or do something for the Asian communities you offended. But posting a selfie, does that feel like the right move? Read the room. She had the audacity to say read the room.
And a lot of people are backing this comment up?
A lot of people are backing the comment up, but there's also a lot of people defending Billie in this situation.
This is way too serious.
Yeah. It's people are just, they have nothing better to do.
Exactly. When you don't have things to worry about, then you get mad over shit like
right.
this.
You need something, like people just always feel the need to be worried about something.
Yeah. Like shit's too peaceful right now. Let me go.
Yeah. Let me go save a community.
Yo.
Let me go save an entire community that I'm not even a part of.
Captain save a community. I'm sure. Look, let me speak on behalf of Asian community because I already announced Asian Boy Summer. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, so in regards to the person that commented what I just said, if it doesn't go away overnight, how long does it take, Judy? I don't even know if that's her name. I just assume, like, she just sounds like a Judy if it's a girl, or a Judo if it's a dude.
Judas.
Yeah, exactly. Judas.
Like Judas.
So she said it doesn't, I know she apologized, but it doesn't go away overnight. Okay, so how long does it take?
Yeah.
How long does it take if it doesn't take overnight? You want her to wait?
I guess it depends
week?
on the severity. Yeah, I guess wait a
How long
week.
do you want her to wait until she can post another Instagram picture?
I think, look, to me, I think that was all the right moves to do.
Right.
Apologize. Try to move
I don't
on
even
from
think
it.
she should have apologized.
I hate that there's like now do something for the Asian community.
Right. Like what? What? Why? Why?
Like what? You want me to like buy Peking duck or something?
Yeah. Like what do you want? You want me to fucking save the Chinese children?
Look, because I made that bad post last week, let me pander and hang out in Chinatown and buy boba.
Which is mad ingenuine to begin with.
Exactly. That would be the opposite effect. This is the right path. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. First of all, because I don't think anybody's offended. I think the only person that's offended are the people in the comments. And for her to say, you need to do something for the Asian communities, or sorry, I said her, for the person that said, you need to do something for the Asian communities you offended, it sounds like this person that commented this isn't even a part of the community that was offended. So who is crowning this person as the fucking leader and defender?
Yeah.
To say like, oh my God, they're offended. You need to say something. Like, you're not even offended. Right. You're just taking the offense for the community.
Right.
Like, what is going on?
Let me get the captain of the racial draft to come up here and say, all right, you can be the spokesperson.
Right. It just seems like very self-serving for people in the comments to be like, you need to speak up. This is not the right move. Like, now they get a bunch of likes on their comment. They feel validated. Now they can go to sleep at night thinking like, oh my God, I did something good for the world.
And then it like creates all this like other unnecessary press about like this.
We're doing it right now. It's very
fake outrage.
Yeah,
culture.
It's fake outrage, dude. Like, are they really upset? No, man. I really don't think the person that commented or the people that are in the comments are really that upset.
I don't think so. It's
they just need something to do,
like
man.
Just trying to make them feel better.
Yeah, they need to feel like they're doing something.
Like they're saving something.
Right. So, I mean, to all the fans that are fake outraged about, or even for real outrage, like just let's think about it for a second. What are you really upset about?
Yeah,
like you're upset that she was singing a lot. Like, they should just be upset that. Well, first of all, they shouldn't be upset at all. But if you have anybody to be upset at,
is the
it should
artist.
It should be with Tyler,
right,
for saying something. But you're probably the same fucking person that's on the story talking about the new album is amazing.
Is gas.
And you have no problem with Tyler saying it, but you have all the problems with fucking Billie Eilish just singing along to a song.
Yeah, it's fake outrage at the end of the day. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It gets really annoying, and then like it just creates this cycle, and now we're like 5 years in of being fake mad at people.
Yeah, it's got to stop, dude. Being fake mad it's
because you know, like when
tiring,
like
man.
when you're like fake mad all the time, eventually that fake mad turns into real mad.
Yeah, honestly.
And then it comes out and like
you just have all this angst for no reason.
Right, because you're just used to being like up in arms.
Yeah, about something. Once one thing is done, once this person is canceled, you're like, I need something to cancel.
Who's next?
Who's next? Like, come on, dog. Like, what are we really doing, man? What are we fucking really doing?
If we really want to cancel anyone, it's the NFL.
Yeah. Shout out to the NFL and shout out to Carl Nassib. I apologize if I'm not saying your name correctly, but apparently he just came out as a gay man.
Right.
Which, I fully support, but at the same time, it kind of sucks that people still have to, quote unquote, come out.
Yeah. I think he's the first openly gay
NFL player. Oh, really?
I want to say.
Well, let's talk about this first. Is he a good NFL player? I don't know anything about the NFL, so I don't know.
Look,
Jay's Mr. NFL.
I'm a fantasy football champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I only know skill positions. I don't really know many linemen or anything like that. So I don't know much about this guy. Plus, he plays for the Raiders, which is now in Las Vegas. But still, then I don't really know much about the Raiders because.
Fuck the Raiders.
Yeah, you already know. So,
you don't know anything about Colin Nassib. You just know that he's gay.
That's all I know. So
shout out to his gayness.
You know what? I saw someone. Shout out to the gayness, dude. I saw a comment, like the top reply to this on Twitter or whatever was like, "No, he's only doing this because his contract's about to end, so he needs to save face and make sure he gets signed to another contract."
Dude, if anything, this is making it harder.
Well,
for him coming out, right?
No, because it's the opposite effect. Now that it looks like if they don't sign him, now it looks like a hate crime.
Oh my God! So that person is trying to wow.
Yeah, power play.
Wow, power play. He's really trying to. I don't think that's what he's doing.
No, man.
I don't think he's trying to get signed for pity.
Like, yeah. Who's gonna do that?
Yeah, like why would you? I don't know. I mean, I can see where he's coming from.
I could see where that comment is coming from because we have seen people do more for less.
Yeah.
In the past, but I don't know. I just don't.
Fucking that dude that faked
fake the
getting the
attack?
noose, the noose joint. What was his name? Fucking whatever that dude's name.
Wait, the one that got like he faked the fight outside of the subway.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I forgot his name.
And then
already.
he had the noose and everything. I forgot his name already.
Like
Fuck that dude.
That situation was really funny.
Yeah,
because that was a wild 48 hours of like all the facts unpacking.
that's got to be the most embarrassing thing that's gonna happen.
It has, but I don't think this is anything close to that.
Yeah. He was just coming out. He probably just felt like it was his time, and he's like, you know what? People got to know. People got to know what it is about me. It's unfortunate. I really don't think. Listen, I'm in support of anybody that's in the closet and feels like they have to.
Right.
Because I can only imagine what it would feel like to feel like you have to tell your parents or you have to tell your family like who it is that you really are, and it sucks that you even have to do that. It's very unfortunate.
I definitely thought we would be way past this level by now, but
Right.
like, you know, it's a slow grind, I guess.
But let's not get it twisted though. Like you can kind of tell though when someone plays for the other team.
I don't think I have that good of a gaydar, but
All my shit's through the roof.
Yeah?
Man. I feel like it is. Yeah.
it's going off on me. Nah, I don't think I have a good detector.
Yeah. A gaydar. Is that
Episode title?
offensive? Yeah. I always feel on the fence about like bringing up like something. See, I'm already walking on eggshells here. Like I don't know how to I don't know how to present this.
Yeah, like am I gonna get attacked for gaydar? I don't know, dude.
I don't know. Like just
it's a funny pun.
addressing
to me.
the gays. Like
Let me know.
I just want to let's just put out a statement right now so that moving forward we never have to say it again. So that anytime we bring up the other team, people know what it is. People know what our intentions are. So here's me and Jay's statement.
Official statement.
We support anybody, everybody, and anybody
Fire.
who wants to rep that colorful flag. If you rep it, we rep you.
I understand it's a spectrum,
But you can get these jokes also.
That's exactly it. I'm gonna get the jokes about my hair.
Yeah, you can get the jokes about.
Yeah,
you know what it is.
Maybe I'll cut that.
You know what it is. You fucking know what it is. All right, moving on. Suns and 4 guy. I know this is some old news, but Jay and I haven't spoke about it yet, so we're gonna speak about it.
Look, I'm a sports ass dude, as everyone knows by now.
Right.
And I only heard about this clip because Suns actually swept that series.
I'm surprised that you didn't hear about it like when it actually happened, because it was kind of a big deal.
I heard about it, but like sometimes I just like there's so many things happening in the world that I don't want to like just click on every
Also, you're not a
video.
Twitter ass dude anymore, so
Yeah, maybe
it
let's
didn't
not
come
get that
across
twisted.
your
Like-
radar.
Like no, and I saw it on the Bird app, but it's just I just didn't feel the need to really click it. Like oh, another like fan
Another
brawl.
fight, yeah.
Like
It's nothing new.
yeah, it's nothing new. But
Right.
when you had me watch this,
There's a specific part of this that makes it above everything else.
okay, what is that?
Well, so let's explain, because for people who aren't sports people or who just don't know what's going on in the sports culture, during an NBA playoff game with the Suns versus the Nuggets, there was 3 minutes left on the clock, fourth quarter, Suns were up like 15. So people start leaving because they think it's over, right? You know how it is. Like, what's the point in staying if you're at home, your team's losing, you're like,
Yeah.
I don't want to see this.
Let me
mass
get out of
murder.
traffic early.
Right. Let me just get to my car and just go home. There was a Suns fan in the crowd, just like chirping at people, like, "Hey, have a good drive home.
Yep.
See you next year." Whatever. Just saying lighthearted, friendly shit to opposing fans. And in the story, people around him were like, they were about it. They were all Denver fans, but they were fucking with it because they're like, this guy is nice. It's all in good fun. Anyways, a couple dudes that were exiting, they didn't fuck with the chirping at all. So they confront the Suns man.
Mm-hmm.
They go up to him. Things get a little physical. Things get a little rowdy. A beer gets thrown on the Suns fan, and then the dude just goes into fight mode. The Suns fan, he grabs the dude's jersey over his head and starts fucking raining uppercuts on him. Like
Went in on
him, dude. Like he was in the clinch, got him with the uppercuts. He swung at the homie at his homie.
Yeah.
And was like talking shit. Hit him with one more uppercut.
Yeah.
Looked back at the homie and he was like, Suns in 4.
Right.
And I was like, yo, this dude is a legend.
Legendary video because he had him with his jersey down, and the dude just had his arms up the whole time. He's like,
Right.
I can't get out of this.
Like his whole ass neck was being controlled by the Suns dude.
He went from not even from 0 to 100. He went from 100 to 0 real quick.
Yeah,
like he was
well,
like,
I forgot to mention that the Denver dude.
They started it.
He started it. He tried to sucker punch the Suns fan. I wish I knew his name so I could stop calling him Suns fan. But he tried to sucker punch the Suns fan. We started walking away, and then fucking turned back and tried to hit him and missed, and then got his shit rocked.
got his shit fucked up. And then like to do that, okay, here's what's legendary. He hits him 5 times or so, talk shit to the other homie to the point that the homie doesn't even want to step in no more.
Doesn't even want to help his boy
Looks
out.
at the camera of the guy recording the whole thing, puts up the Suns in 4.
Yeah.
Legendary shit.
It's fire, dude.
I think it's a sign of things to come. Maybe the Suns win the finals.
Maybe. And the Suns in that specific series, they swept the Nuggets and moved on. And it's like, how can you not praise the Suns fans? Like, how can you not give them season tickets for that?
That's better than the dude that puts on the Suns tattoo. You know what I mean?
Way, because he's putting on for the team way more than the dude.
I'd much rather be. And then he gets kicked out.
Yeah, and then he gets kicked out. It's insane, bro.
I saw a narc come up on the video and he's like, "There's him security, get him out of here, bro." Man,
what I heard there were a few Suns players that were hitting up this fan.
Yeah,
and were like, I don't know what they were offering him, probably some head or something, but like they were trying to link with him, I guess.
Yeah, I would try to, I don't know, get him a jersey or something.
That's it, a jersey. Look, you're not gonna get him like some sloppy top and some fucking.
I'll try to get him some tickets.
Yeah, some season tickets for next, or at least let him watch the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, like yo, every home game we got you.
Right. That's the least they could do.
Courtside.
They put on for the Suns like nobody, like more than the Suns have put on for themselves.
This dude's in Denver.
Yeah, like, putting on for the Suns. Like, who else is really riding for the Suns like that? Or any team for that matter. I don't know any other team that has a fan that's like going to different states and repping. Well, he lives in Denver,
Look,
but
man,
still.
I know I already talked shit about Raiders earlier, and maybe that's going to get me beat up now because Raider fans actually have fans, or are fans like that.
Yeah.
They're like ready to get down whenever.
Right.
But they might all be in Oakland, so I don't know, man.
Yeah. It sucks, you know. The sports fandom. It goes deep, man. Some people are ready to die for their team.
If I don't show up next week, it's because a Raider fan got me.
Yeah. Are you that type of? Are you the ride or die? Like you'll fight people?
No.
Because you know when it comes to sports, man, like a different beast comes over people. Like
That's
when
true.
you're in that arena, in that stadium, and your team is either winning or losing. There's something that comes over you that's unexplainable.
Yeah, mix in with the alcohol and shit.
Oh, yeah,
it makes for messy moments.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not really like that. I don't. No.
Yeah. Well, shout out to the Suns, dude. He was on Barstool Sports. Like, they're going on a full like promo tour for like just talking about the story. Like, even the Denver dude was on Barstool Sports.
The one that got his ass
interview.
kicked?
Yeah. He was like giving his side of the story. And
did you listen to it?
yeah.
Does he say like, oh?
Well, he was just trying to explain like that he's not really a fighter either. As the Suns dude explained, he's like he's not a fighter. But he's ready to run it back if the Suns guy is really about it.
So Barstool is trying to orchestrate a rematch,
fight. Yeah,
between
a rough and rowdy
the
rematch.
two.
But the Suns guy denied it. Which I mean, why would he want to fight? Why would he want to box anyway? He already won.
He already won.
He had the legend like
handily.
Bro, leave while you're on top.
Yeah,
bro.
you don't have to come back for that. You're
No,
already good.
You're good, bro. You predicted the Suns sweeping the Nuggets, and you hit. You got like 7 uppercuts on this dude and the homie.
Everyone played the right move. Like if I was the Denver dude, I would have been like, yeah, let's run it back. And then if I was the Suns, you'd be like, nah, I'm good.
I already won.
So now it looks like that guy is a humble guy,
Mhm.
and then the Denver dude is maybe not as weak sauce as we thought.
Right. So it worked out for both parties. All right. It worked out more for the Suns guy because the Denver Nuggets. I mean, they're already out of the playoffs, so it's not like they could really offer their fans anything right now.
Hey, next year,
I
got you.
Season tickets. Fucking, we share an arena with a hockey team, but it's all good.
I don't think sports teams are that invested enough to like give someone like season tickets over this.
Yeah.
You think? That's a lot. I mean,
for the I don't know if the Nuggets are really moving tickets like that, so it'd be to their benefit.
It's good PR.
Yeah, good PR. Get some money on the commission, or get some money on the concession stands. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're not making any. You know, whatever. I'm not gonna bag.
Do they share the arena with the Avs?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So shout out to the Avs. I honestly think the Avs have more of a pull than the Nuggets, but I could be
in their respective cities, or like in Denver.
in
You think
Denver.
they have
yeah.
more pull.
I think they just have more pull. Well, they work at they work at the same arena, so
I wonder.
yeah.
I wonder.
Let's cut to an ad, and we got some fun stuff planned for you guys after. So don't skip the ad, or you can if you want to.
No, don't skip it.
Summer's coming. Are you ready to unveil your beach bod? You're in luck. Our friends at Manscaped just launched their 4th generation performance package, which includes the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right. The 4.0. Complement your dad bod or six-pack with a trim from the leaders in male grooming. The sun is shining and calling your name, fellas. Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for hot guy summer by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code FMP.
It's time to bundle up with the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Inside this package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, the Crop Reviver toner, and the Performance Boxer briefs and a travel bag to hold your goodies.
First off, the new Performance Package 4.0 includes the Lawnmower 4.0. This trimmer is insane and, dare I say, the GOAT of ball trimmers.
Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 has a 7,000 RPM motor, a multi-function on and off switch. It can engage a travel lock and gives you the ability to turn the 4000K LED spotlight on and off when needed for a more precise shave.
Did I mention this trimmer is waterproof also? In the shower or in the wild and from your chest pubes all the way down to your ball fro, the Lawnmower 4.0 is the best trimmer for you.
Want to take your grooming game even further to the next level? The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker to chop your worst weeds up top in your nose and ear.
The Weed Whacker is also waterproof and uses a 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360-degree rotary dual-blade system. This nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology, which helps prevent nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate holes.
Seal the deal with Manscaped's liquid formulations. Before heading outside, use Crop Preserver ball deodorant to keep you on your game in the heat. Then after trimming the lawn and whacking the weeds in the heat, give your beach balls a boost and use Crop Reviver.
Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Bring your comfort and boxers to another level.
So you know what time it is. Get 20% off plus free shipping with code FMP at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code FMP at manscaped.com. Escape the shrubs and weeds this summer and shine with Manscaped.
Back to the show. So, man. Well, first of all, let me just clarify for myself that the dude that I'm about to speak about, it's actually not a dude. It's a dudette. It's a woman that was at the Tour de France. I don't know if it was the actual Tour de France or if it was the qualifiers, whatever. I just know that a bunch of bikers were involved. A girl was holding a sign on the side, way too out in the road, and fucking hit one of the bikers and just sent everybody on a domino effect. Everybody started falling. People started getting hurt.
It caused the biggest delay in the Tour de France
ever. In the history of the Tour de France, nothing has ever happened like this.
Look,
and this fucking idiot decided to just ruin it.
I guess it's common for people to have signs up at the Tour de France and then just pull it away, like, you know, before they get there. But like, they're just like, you didn't have a sense that they were pulling up on you. Can't hear all these cyclists.
Well, she was just paying too much attention to where the camera was.
Trying to get
She was trying to get on TV. I know she had good intentions. She obviously didn't mean to fuck up the Tour de France. Her sign said, like, this is for my grandfather or whatever. Grandfather's probably dead, probably turning in his grave because you just fucked up the entire Tour de France.
He's cycling in there.
He's... Oh, wow. If you haven't seen the video, you need to look at it on YouTube and just see the idiocracy. I don't even know if that's a word, but
I think so. It sounds like a government.
Like, I don't know how much more of an idiot could you really be? Like, you're holding a sign in the middle of the fucking race.
They're pulling up on you, and then
she's racist.
What? Hey, that's it.
That's good, right?
I'll give you that one.
Okay. She's not in the right state of mind. And she fled the scene as fast as she could after that.
No. Hold on. I heard that she stood around acting like nothing happened.
Hell no, she didn't stay around.
Like like, how come everyone fell down?
She should have been in every single picture with the injured bikers. Like, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Yeah. Here's my number.
Go on an apology tour.
Yeah, you need to go on an apology tour. But I also get at the same time she needs to dip because she's about to get sued for a lot of money.
I've watched this video like 10 times.
Yeah, me too. I'm enraged every time I see it.
I went from being enraged, maybe like the first two times.
Is this fake outrage?
I mean, I'm not like...
No, people were actually hurt. It's not a fake hurt.
This is different. Yeah, people were actually hurt. This actually fucked up like a big thing.
Right.
But I went from being outraged, not even outraged, I was just like, look at this dumbass, to being like, this is funny as hell. And then being back to mad. And then going back to funny as hell.
Right.
So please watch the video if you haven't seen it because it's really entertaining. But you fucked up the whole Tour de France.
Yeah.
They had to have like a gentleman's agreement afterwards to be like, all right, we agree to just stop right here, let everyone prepare again, and then we'll just go.
It's not the same. It's not when you come back. People are coming back with scabs, with fucked up feet, fucked up like just it's not the same.
I saw
race.
people's bikes broken,
dude,
snapped apart.
First of all, it happened the first. It was like the first line of defense that got hit. So imagine how many rows after that got fucked up. Pretty much every row after that got fucked up. Also.
No, the whole thing, like
the whole thing fell apart.
The whole wave from right to left side.
Right. Because it's almost impossible. Like if you're literally like right behind the person in front of you, it's almost impossible to stop on a dime when they fall.
Yeah.
Especially if they fall and the bike goes sideways, like it just becomes a wall that you're inevitably gonna run into.
You know what I saw some dumbass people say? They're like, well, why didn't they just avoid the sign?
Are you fucking...
Bruh, you clearly did not see the same video as me.
Dude, yeah, because, dude, there's no room to move. There's no room to move. They probably were like, hey, move!
Yeah, because if you move left, you're going to be fucking it up.
Yeah.
You move right, there's no road.
Right. There's nowhere to go, fam. There's nowhere to go unless you run the person over.
Yeah, and then that looks even worse.
Exactly.
And then that person gets run over, and then you still start a
yeah,
a
you're
domino.
still gonna start something. So it's the girl's fault. Listen, I know she didn't do it on purpose. Maybe she did. Maybe.
Oh, okay. I like where. Okay.
You know, maybe she did it on purpose.
Conspiracy Chris.
Yeah.
Maybe she did it on purpose.
Because for my grandfather, maybe her grandfather was cheated when he was in the Tour de France.
Okay. My grandfather raced against Lance Armstrong.
She's also a German.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. She could be.
Looking for reparations?
Could be. I don't know what Germany and France got going on internally. Maybe some
didn't...
beef. I don't know. Who knows?
Wow,
who knows? She
was
wearing yellow. You know what they say about people wearing yellow?
What did they?
Not good things.
Not mellow?
Not good things.
Man, you know what's pretty underrated about the Tour de France?
It's France.
Oh, fuck.
Come on.
Tour de France is you get to pee in a bag as you race. That sounds like, isn't that the thing? Like, you just don't, like, you can't
pee
stop
in a bag?
to pee? Or do you think they just piss themselves?
Oh, they just pissed themselves, dude. You think they got time to set up a bag?
I thought they installed like catheters on these people.
Oh, no. You think you could bike around with a catheter in the middle of your pee hole?
You'd rather bike around with a catheter or diaper?
I'd just much rather do a diaper. Let me double up on the diapers. I don't even know what a catheter feels like, but I can only imagine that shit's mad uncomfortable, especially on a bike. That shit's probably ripping your insides.
And you're doing a marathon.
Yeah. That's probably got to be the worst. A Catholic.
Gotta rock this Catholic.
No, but I definitely think they're just peeing themselves.
Okay, yeah, I definitely for some reason thought that everyone had like some sort of peeing apparatus on.
I mean, maybe they do. That's probably not something that they discuss publicly though.
Really?
That seems a little too crude. No.
I feel like you know, there's nerds about every sport, so like, they're like,
so the bike nerds.
Are like, I wonder what bike suit he got on with the installed porta potty.
They gotta have them already built in, like it's in the one suit already. You know,
for max efficiency.
You can't. It can't be like a third party thing.
Can't be heavy.
No, it's gotta be light.
Like everyone has the same shit.
Right? Yeah. Like it's 2021.
Performance enhancing potty.
Yeah, it's 2021, and we still got people that don't know how to act with signs. Like,
for real.
The fact that she's still on the run, like, how much longer can she run? I mean, you can't really see her in the video because she's wearing sunglasses. But
is she on the run?
How long can you be on the run for?
Look, you're gonna get caught up, man.
You're gonna get caught up.
Someone there knows you were there because there's no way you pulled up by yourself, and someone's.
It's probably gonna be somebody in her family that's snitching on her. Like, you're a disgrace to the family. Like, there's probably a nice, handsome reward for whoever can find her.
Oh.
You know?
And then, like if you snitch on her, we'll give you half the sue money because we're going to sue.
Wow. I feel like, I mean, because is the Tour de France suing? And on the side, the riders are also suing? Like, so it's just like many different lawsuits coming at her at once? We don't really know the details.
Yeah, because I don't know how law works.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, with that statement alone, I don't know if you know how many things work. I don't know how law works, but yeah.
Go police.
Go police. And you heard it first on the Family Mart fucking podcast, dude.
Look, I'm fishing for episode titles, man. We can't go with Gator.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting canceled for Gator. So listen, shout out to the fucking whoever that girl is, and shout out to her family. They're probably going through it right now. Just it's probably half making fun of her and half like, why the fuck did you do that?
She got home and the whole immediate family was together, like intervention style, and they're like, so what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Are we gonna out you?
Where's the sign?
Where is the sign?
That shit's. You think she ditched it?
Oh, she had to.
You think she took off the yellow jacket that she was wearing?
I would have. Okay, here's what I would have done. I would have ran away, took off my yellow jacket, and then used my yellow jacket to scrub off any fingerprints, tie up my hair in a bun so that no DNA gets lost.
Right. Throw the glass. You got to ditch the glasses.
I'm fleeing the country, actually.
Yeah. Going back to Germany?
Yeah, I'm fleeing.
There's no way she could stay in France.
I got to change my identity.
Yeah. You can't go as the sign girl anymore.
Yeah.
That's her name.
Sign girl.
It's so easy to find her. Her name is literally Sign Girl.
At me, tag me. It's at Sign Girl.
She's deaf.
Oh, then that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
That makes sense.
You know what? Are we being insensitive?
Well, it's not that we just don't know.
Yeah.
We kind of assumed, but look.
Does she get a pass if she's deaf?
Yeah, because you didn't know they're pulling up.
Right.
You just got to be better.
She's deaf, not blind. Like, you got to see the C is coming.
You gotta.
You're not Helen Keller, dude. You're just Helen.
I'm sure if you were deaf, like, you could at least feel the vibrations.
Man, if anything, she's Helen Keller.
Jeez, dude. If someone ended up dead over that, this would
dude.
This would be way bigger.
Oh, they would have caught her already.
Oh,
they would have taken it way more seriously. Oh, you just got a few nicks and bruises? You'll be all right.
I'm surprised no one ran after.
How can they run after her, dude? Their bikes are fucked.
No, I mean no one on like
race,
but another bystander.
I think everybody was just so appalled that something like this happened.
Yeah,
they've never seen anything like this before.
First thought in my mind wasn't gonna be like, let me follow this woman.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do when you get her? Hold her till the cops come?
Wrap her with the sign. This is her. It wasn't me, I swear.
Wrap her with the sign.
Yeah, she looks like a hand roll.
Fuck, I was trying to think of a German dish, but I can't think of any right now.
Gesundheit.
Listen, man, I don't know what's gonna happen to her, but I do hope that we can see pictures of her so that we can, further clown.
Yeah.
Further clown. That's what she deserves. Further clowning.
Yeah, maybe don't lose
burn her at the stake.
All your money, but you can get the jokes.
Yeah, at least. So for this next segment, we would like to talk about societal norms and maybe even the origin of certain societal norms. And, just like, should we continue them? Should we not? Like, why do we even do this? So the first one on our list is holding the door open for people that are mad far.
Look,
why do we do that?
I think it's fair to open it for someone that's like right behind you, right?
Right. But what's right? That's also relative. Like, what's right behind you?
Like, I think we got to make a rule. Let's just make one. Within 5 feet?
Okay, but you also have to, like, know what 5 feet away is.
Okay, so if you don't know 5 feet, smarten up, all right?
Yeah. Get a ruler.
Unless you want to say, like, 2 meters.
Okay. Right.
Because you're using the superior metric system.
Right.
But, yeah, like, holding it for people that are really far, that's actually kind of funny. Because now they got to do
the run.
Slow run, fast walk type. Because if I'm on that end of, like, someone's holding it and I'm hella far, I'm just like, please don't do this to me. Yeah. Please don't.
I think at that point, if you see the person holding it and you just know that you're too far, you're like, you can let go. That should be part of the norm. Like, hey, it's cool, just let it go.
Like, I'm gonna just yell out. I'm not gonna be yelling because I usually have AirPods in, but I'm gonna just yell out, "You good?"
Yeah.
And then please let it go.
What? And then you're just like, now I have to get closer to. And then at this point, I was saying you good, but then now I might as well just. You're already opening it for me, so.
Thanks.
Fuck it. So let's just stop with the holding the door open for anybody, and let's just get your own door.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I think in Japan no one really holds it open.
Yeah, because they're all automatic.
Well, one, a lot of doors are automatic, and like it's so populated that either someone's right behind you anyway, or people just let it go.
They just know what it is.
You can't have the time of day to hold it open for everybody.
You're also letting the hot air in.
Exactly. Good point. Let's be
Let's be
conscious
efficient,
of the AC.
right? Because AC isn't free. It doesn't grow on trees.
It is a privilege.
So let's stop holding the door open for people in general. Let's just do that. It's just a lot easier.
It is nice though, right? No,
I'm good, dude. I got it.
I got you.
I got it.
You. If you see me and I clearly have my hands full,
Okay, that's different though. That's different. But yeah, if
I got my hands full of perm products.
Yeah.
Please hold the door open for me so that I don't have to kick it open with my
Also,
foot.
if you're walking around with like mad shit in your hand, like waiting for people to hold the door open for you, like just don't hold mad shit in your hand.
What do you mean? Like sometimes don't you just have a lot of stuff in your hand, or
Like,
you're just always like 4 trips guy to and from the car?
Well, if you know that you need hands to open the door, like why are you mass carrying everything?
Yeah, don't try to rely.
Right.
Like you got to be aware and like be somewhat self-reliant.
Exactly.
I got you.
Exactly.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
So stop holding the door. What else we got?
After that, we have after you're sneezing and someone hits you with the bless you.
Is it necessary?
I think at this point it's outdated.
Saying bless you.
Right.
It's also insensitive. They might not fuck with the bless.
That's true. So what do you say? Take care?
You sneeze and you say take care.
Look, it's outdated.
Yeah, it's outdated. Let's just not. First of all, don't be sneezing.
Yo, have you ever just thought about not sneezing?
Don't sneeze and you'll be all right.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Listen, I don't look for the bless you when I sneeze, but it is nice to hear.
I got you.
It is nice to hear.
Sometimes I know, like when I'm in the store and I sneeze pretty loudly, I can't really tell if anyone's saying bless you, like because I have AirPods in. So sometimes
do you just walk around with AirPods in all the time?
because I'm really like
I take this off and you got an AirPod under.
Don't talk to me. But like I just kind of I say quietly just in case anyone. I just say thanks.
You don't even know if people said bless you. You're just like thanks. I feel it. You're just the obligatory thanks.
Yeah, because it's like I'm just trying to follow the social norm, dude.
Right.
Because if you say bless you and someone doesn't hit you back with the thanks, you're just like, well, look at this asshole.
Yeah.
Now you're germy and rude.
So should we keep this as a societal norm or what?
No.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. This one's out.
Okay, we're getting rid of the bless you. No more bless yous after a sneeze. How about this? Walking even if you're in a rush. Let me explain.
Okay, yeah, please do.
Because I feel like people don't feel comfortable with running when they're actually in a rush because they don't want to look stupid. So I feel like the norm is to just do the fast walk.
I got you.
People are too afraid to actually run to the place that they got to get to because they don't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah.
So the norm is to walk.
I see what you mean.
Walk.
Like I have had to run really fast through an airport.
But you're not running though.
No, I'm running.
Oh, you're running.
Because I had to, because otherwise I would have missed it, right? But I was afraid that I looked like I set off a bomb or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
something wrong.
Yeah, it looks like something's wrong.
Right.
If a bunch of people are just running, you're just kind of like, should I be aware and
run
start
also?
running?
Yeah.
Like
you just start running. You don't even know where you're going.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I don't know where the exit is.
Someone's like, "Why are you running?" And you're like, "I don't know. I saw somebody else
They
running."
were running. Like, fuck. Okay.
And then it just starts a chain.
Someone happened to hear a bang, so like they're all running, and then it's just all because I was missing my flight.
Right.
It's supposed to connect on.
So I guess I can see why this is a societal norm because you don't want to run if you don't actually, if it's not an urgent thing that you have to take care of.
Yeah, I think this stems from like we should be able to run if we wanted to, right?
Yeah.
But we just have so many bad apples in the world that want to ruin it by causing a scene sometimes. So we might have to
setting off bombs and
shooting places up.
Yeah. Fucking MILFs. Wait.
That's a cause to run.
It's a cause to run because you got to get the fuck out of the house. I was actually just thinking about this yesterday.
MILFs?
Like if a married mother is like she just wants it because for the thrill of it, you know.
Okay.
Like she just wants
the
younger guy.
Okay.
She wants to have some infidelity. I don't know if you can use infidelity that way, but she wants to be Infidel Castro.
Nice. Maybe that's a title.
Yeah. Do I do it? Am I gonna partake?
Like
I know it's wrong. She got a family. She got a husband. Probably a loving husband. Probably beats her.
Damn. I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah. Right is right and wrong.
Yeah. Like it's not gonna solve anything. What if you mess things up for the kids? Think about the children.
Think about the children. What if they're old though?
What do you mean?
Like the children are a little bit older.
Like they're like moved out?
Yeah. Like
I mean,
they're like 18.
Look, if a family is bound to break up, I don't want to be the reason. That's all. I don't want to be the catalyst.
But the
started
problem was already there before you were even there.
But don't let me like set off the fire.
But the fire was already there. No, I feel what you're saying. So don't do it.
Don't gaslight it.
You're saying don't do it.
Yeah.
If you were me,
don't do it.
Okay. Not saying that this is like an opportunity that has arisen.
The DMs are full of MILFs right now.
But I'm just saying, I just thought about it and I was like, should I do it or not? Would I do it or not? Not should I. Would I do it or not?
Yeah, I'm going to go with no.
Yeah.
And, just to be consistent with our last pods too, like we just don't want a home wreck.
Yeah, I feel it. Home wrecking is not...
Damn, but that makes sense. Home wrecking? You're destroying
You're literally destroying the home.
Bulldozing that shit.
But let's say that she's in an abusive relationship, like, and the dude is cheating on her, and like, she's just trying to feel loved. Is it okay to be there for her? You're not tearing apart the family because the family's already torn.
Yeah, like it's already messed
the
up.
Dude's already he's already out skeeting around.
Maybe if it's already openly like this shit's fucked.
Yeah, might as well
on both sides. Then I guess there's not anything wrong because like that's what it means when people are separated, right?
That you can go off and like.
No, like me and my partner are separated, and so that means like sure by legalization we're still bound, but we both don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
one of those. There's nuance to this.
Yeah, there's nuances. There's more to it than just like, hey,
I got the ring.
Yeah,
but I'm still trying to see the dick ring.
Yeah, I feel it. The dick ring.
Yeah.
Shout out to the dick ring. I've never tried it, but sounds kind of fire.
I seen it at the store.
You think we could do a whole pod with dick rings?
Rocking them?
Yeah, like literally rocking them.
I hold my mental stability to a high standard, so I think I could, but I don't know about you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be rocking.
If we're filming the show and you hit a big bust, we might just have to end it that day.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you if I just.
You're not gonna say anything.
No, I think I would just keep it personal.
And after we hit the camera, like, all right, man, I did bust.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that would be. Yeah,
so
I don't think I wouldn't tell you. I would just keep it moving, like
until I left, and then you'll hit the group text.
Yeah,
group text.
Yeah, like I busted next to my man. I couldn't hold it. That dick ring was too strong, man.
Look, is that what they do? They make you bust quick?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We have to try it.
Look, man, experienced dick ringers. Hit the
dick ringers. Dick ringers, yo.
Dick ring users. My bad.
Yeah. Get it right, dude. You're fucking dick ringers, dude. That might be offensive.
Look, that might be someone's pronoun.
Man, fuck a pronoun, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here
King
we go.
They.
No. King they. Listen, if you want to identify as a she or a they, that's the only. I guess it's just because I don't understand I understand the he trying to be a she and the she trying to be a he. I also understand the he. But like,
nice.
Like, I don't understand the they. I'm not asking you because I know you also don't know, or maybe you do. I don't know. They. You identify as a group. Is that what that is?
No, I think it's okay. It's because like it's a spectrum. So if you don't identify with either he or she, and there's not exactly a box that you feel that you fit in, then go ahead and hit yourself with the they.
Right.
So I guess if you are,
are there people that identify as a we?
I don't know. That's a little selfish.
We the people. Yo, I identify
as a we. You ain't talking to me. You talking to we.
Listen, bro, my pronoun is we. You get that shit right. So it's he, she, and they. Are there any other ones that we're missing? I'm sure there's a ton. On Facebook, there's a bunch of different genders that you can choose from.
Really?
Yeah.
So like if I'm signing up for a new account right now, which I won't.
There's like 41 different genders.
Dusty ass app. But really, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I can't even...
Listen,
am I fucked up for not knowing?
Identify as what you want.
Exactly. I'm an inanimate object at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm a perm. You know what I mean?
You do what you want, bro. But like if you're trying to identify as a different pronoun just to like stick it to the man, you're like, I don't wanna be a sheeple and just consider myself he or she because that's just what everybody else does. So I'm gonna go against the machine and call myself a whatever.
You don't. I kind of understand that contrarian thinking.
Okay, you identify. How contrarian are you now that you identify as we? Way to go. you still have to fucking pay taxes. How contrarian are you?
Yeah, like how different are you? Yeah, I don't know. Just trying another way to feel different.
Another way to feel control.
Oh, because you're losing.
You're
control
losing
of some
control,
other thing.
man.
So let me just create some control here. I'm losing control. So now I'm a we.
Now I'm a we. What way to go, dude? You're fucking
nice
you're
job.
Smart, dude.
I hate that the government keeps raising the gas prices. Now I'm a we.
Yeah.
And you will address me as such. You will address we as such.
Yeah. We should just call it we. This is the name of the podcast.
We pod.
It's OUI.
We bitch. I'm gonna take a wicked piss.
Okay, last societal norm that we're gonna talk about today. Strangers love to give pregnant women advice or touch their tummies. Is that a norm? Is that a societal norm?
I don't know if it's years of working in like public, but I happen to notice this all the time.
Years of working in pub. Okay, I get what you're saying. It sounded funny at first, but I get it.
I did fumble through that one.
Yeah.
But years of just being working retail.
Right.
I happen to see like if a woman is pregnant, then randomly strangers just want to give them advice on like their pregnancy, or do they just like touch their tummies without consent?
Right. Because they think, oh, I've been in this situation. I know what you're going through.
It's just,
I feel you.
It's strange. And maybe that's a woman to woman thing I'll never understand of like, because I have gone through this, maybe you need a hand on your shoulder right now,
right,
and you need my advice because maybe you haven't gone through it, even though, they very well could have gone through it.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was odd.
Yeah.
Is that
I can see how that is sort of a norm. Like, if you're pregnant, other women usually feel the need to either give you some advice or they just want to feel you up because they feel like you need some touch.
Right. Whoa. Well, here's the thing. A lot of times it wasn't even from other women.
Oh,
it was from other dudes.
Wow.
From dudes talking about, yeah, make sure you get the right milk.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know what happens,
yeah,
but I just thought it was odd because like, you're like a complete stranger giving advice on this mother.
Unsolicited advice.
Unsolicited advice. Something that we talk about here a lot. Giving unsolicited advice on something that someone's going through that's pretty...
It's a very intimate thing.
Yeah, like
just keep your advice to yourself, my dude.
Like if someone asks, then by all means.
Yeah. Is that a societal norm though?
I don't know, or did I just bring up a complaint?
Maybe. I mean, it's not really I don't know. You're complaining on behalf of the pregnant women. You're not complaining like for something that you...
Who am I, a straight man, to complain on behalf of the women out there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is all just full circle right now. You're basically a Billie Eilish fan.
I see where they're coming from with the fake outrage.
Yeah, I see. You see it.
Look, I see you, I hear you, and I stand with you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Listen, I just think, it's not right to just come up to somebody and give them unsolicited advice. It's also not right to touch people without consent. So we gotta, if this is a societal norm, this one's gotta go.
I feel like in the U.S., like people are just touchy, right?
Yeah. Don't touch me. Yeah. Especially now, especially now.
Yeah.
Do not go up to pregnant women and touch them.
I know the social distancing went down to like 3 feet, right? But 3 feet's pretty close.
Yeah, I think, we're about 3 feet from each other.
And this is already, like, we have to be in frame for whatever shot.
Imagine somebody misunderstands it and they think that they have to be within 3 feet of people.
Oh no, they're moving. Let me. Yeah. I gotta inch forward.
Yeah, oh my god, I gotta get closer.
Like if we're in line at the store and you're within 3 feet of me, or
it's pretty
at
close.
3 feet, I'm like, dog, are you trying to like see what I'm buying?
Yeah. Well, you got the AirPods on, so you don't.
Yeah. They might run into my sign. I don't know.
Yeah. I think if we've learned anything today, it's that don't be holding signs, bro. What the fuck are you doing holding a sign in the middle of the street? In the middle of a race. It
was a big ass sign. Back up, bruh.
For some reason, when I saw it on the news, I was so appalled
that this actually happened.
That something like this could actually happen. I can't remember the last time I was this passionate about something. Like, what are you doing in the middle of the street with the sign? My man's was
fired up. And you feel for them because you're a fellow bike rider.
I'm a bike rider, dude. Well,
you got bike routes.
I got routes. I don't go on them that often anymore, but I know what it feels like to have the wind in your helmet. And to fall. It's a tragedy, man. It's a tragedy.
France is not getting Tour Dade this year.
Yeah.
No, was that a bad one?
We tried, man. Listen, man, if you listened to this episode and you watched it, let us know in the comments what you think of Jay's new hair. It's kind of growing on me. It's also not my place to really care. Like, who cares? It's your hair. Like, why do I care so much?
Look, this is the thing with anyone's like personal style. Like, and the moment you see them, you have like that quick judgment, that quick joke to give them. After like 5 minutes, it's dead and no one really cares. So if you're looking to try something risky, whether it's dressing or hair or jewelry or whatever, no one really cares.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
Do what you want, man. Have some balls. Do what you want. Don't hold the sign in the middle of the street. Fucking don't be fake outraged about people saying slurs, whatever. I don't even remember what the fucking slur was. Chink?
I don't know.
It really doesn't matter what the slur was. She didn't mean it.
Chink in the armor.
Buy Pharrell skincare. Try it out. Let us know what you think. And
Sons in 4.
Sons in 4. Thank you guys for listening to this episode. We'll see you guys next week, all right?
Peace.
Peace and love.